Welcome to OK Boomer, a podcast where a borderline boomer reality star mom
and her millennial daughter
bridge the gap between two feuding generations through celeb news, all things Bravo, their personal lives, and...
well, you're just going to have to listen to find out. Oh my God. I'm sorry. What a day. I haven't finished putting on makeup. Nothing.
Wait, do you have COVID?
I don't know. I haven't heard back yet.
Oh my God. Why is it
I
taking
feel
so
better.
long?
Huh? Because I did it early this morning.
Yeah, but don't they do results fast now?
Not what? Sorry, this one. Do not disturb. Not for the PCR.
Oh.
And the other ones just don't work.
Do you feel like shit?
Yeah, I feel bad, but not as bad as I did yesterday. All right. I know. I look bad.
You don't look bad.
Realistic. All right. You start.
Okie dokie. You need
Who's having a baby boy? Somebody?
What?
I saw something that you sent on the group chat with Kathy. Something that said baby boy.
She sent a photo of Homer, and I just said baby boy.
Oh, okay.
Because he's a baby and he's a boy. He's a baby boy.
Baby. Somebody sent me this lipstick and it's so cool. It's like the color of your lips, just better.
Nice. You're gonna have to bring the mic closer to you.
Okay.
Point it to your mouth. The whole shebang that we always do.
Right, but I can also speak louder.
Yeah.
And I could also make it louder.
True, but it's good when you're like that close. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be this close.
Okay, great. So you're just going to do your makeup while we do this. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, welcome everybody to the podcast.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
I may or may not have COVID.
Yeah. My mom felt very sick yesterday. Got a PCR test today in the morning.
It's horrible.
Has still not heard back on whether she has COVID. But if you had like a low grade fever and sore throat and body aches, like sounds like you have COVID.
Yeah. And it was like really bad.
But then you feel better today?
I do feel better today, but I also rested a lot and got got these mom and she take Gatorade. I never drink Gatorade, and it really like helped and rest. So I feel better. My throat is not aching like it was yesterday where I could hardly swallow. So I feel better.
Okay, good.
That was my AC, right? That was really loud.
I couldn't hear it.
Okay, well, despite the fact that I'm super late, and I'm really sorry, I did watch Halftime, and I also watched Beverly Hills.
Wow. So, what did you think of Halftime?
I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I was impressed with, I've always known that she has tremendous work ethic. J-Lo, like really big. And I also think that, I wouldn't go around like, she's not my guru, but I do think that she is more than I thought she was, and I'm impressed by her. And impressed by her perseverance. Do
you need to issue any sort of apology to me or to our community on what you had said before?
Yeah, but what did I say before?
I mean, no. You said a lot of stuff.
I know I talk so much shit, but here's the thing. I really do. Here's the thing. What I said was that she was not happy at all about having to share the stage with Shakira. Right. I know that Benny Medina was the one that made a statement, but I believe that she was on the same page with him. Yeah, of course. And I understand, but it wasn't about like, I don't believe that it wasn't about her not being enough and why don't they think I'm enough. It's just she's such a perfectionist in her production. Right. And she wanted to make a statement and she had to navigate whether it was going to be a political statement, like too political would have been in poor taste, but she didn't want to lose the opportunity to say something. The messaging. And putting all that in 6 minutes or 7 minutes was tough. It's a lot. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think that her main, because she's already J-Lo and she knows it.
Your internet sucks right now. Like it's really bad. It's spotty.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but like you'll freeze and then you'll come back. And then you'll freeze and then you'll come back.
Hold on. No. Okay.
Is the Wi-Fi bad in your garage? Is that why?
No, but what is that? The door is closed. I'm going to tell Ken to open it.
Tell Ken to open that door. Well, while he does that, I think you're right. Like, I'm sure that she probably felt not thrilled to be sharing the stage, and because it cut her time to say her message out loud, but she was so professional and respectful of Shakira's time. And when she was on the phone with her, like, did you think that like that whole part, I was like, oh, this is all clickbait bullshit, because she was so like, I think we should split the time.
Well, I mean, like,
whatever.
I mean, that's how I am, like in real life. Like, I'll make a big stink about something and it's like, this is not right and this is not whatever, and I don't have enough time and blah blah. And then I have to I'll be super nice to them because I realize that they're not the reason, that they're not culpable for this whole thing. You know what I mean? She's just trying to do a good job and whatever. I thought it was funny that she wanted her to partake in the Born in the USA, and Shakira is telling her, but I wasn't born in the USA. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shakira is Colombian, and so
yeah.
But
did he open the door?
Thank you. He opened it. Okay. Is it better?
I don't know yet because it keeps stopping and starting again.
I have all my like little whatever bars or anything.
Okay.
Is it terrible?
We'll see. Now that the door's open.
We'll see.
Okay, well, I'm glad you like it. Again, I just feel like you should just say, I'm sorry.
Okay, babe, I'm sorry.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Say whatever you want to say while I put on mascara.
Okay, well, let's do highlights and lowlights of the week.
Okay.
You want to start?
So my highlight, God, I have a couple of highlights. My highlight was going to Bentonville, Arkansas at Walmart.
Oh yeah, you did the Walmart thing.
Yeah, it was their 9th annual open call, which is where they invite a limited number. Like I think there's like 13,000 applicants, and then they picked 1,100 to present their products to merchandisers or buyers. And of those, they actually picked a lot this year. I think they picked over 300. You know, they get a golden ticket. And so they asked me to speak in front of all these people, and it was really cool. I had never been to Bentonville. I mean, I think I got sick. There's a lot of connecting flights and a lot of waking up.
Oh, that's where you got sick.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, you know, there's like at least 5,000 people there between the.
It's too many.
It's too many. And like,
I was all inside, I bet.
Yeah, it was mostly inside, except the lunch and stuff. But I still wear my mask at the airport. I still wear it on the flight, but I hope I don't have it, but I could. It's possible. Yeah. So that's one highlight. I mean, I think that's the highlight because the week.
What's the highlight?
Yeah. The low light is that I feel crappy.
And you might have COVID.
And I'm just moving very slowly today. And like, I'm doing things like, you know, need to get things done for my business and have shipments done and everything. And it's just, my brain is not connecting with technology, which it never does normally, but today is just really bad. So
your internet is still bad, by the way.
Okay.
It's fine. It's just,
let me log off and try to log on back in. Let's do it. It's fine. Well, I mean, you'll just leave it like that and edit the pause out.
No, because the YouTube, it's going to fuck up the YouTube.
Okay.
It's fine. Sorry. Whoever's watching, I mean, it's not going to make a difference for the people who are listening audio wise. Sorry, YouTube people. This is what it is.
Okay. Well, they can watch me put on mascara.
Okay. Well, my highlight is, again, very not much going on over here, you know, not much going on these days for me, but I did find a little treat for me. I swear I talk about this so much and I apologize deeply, but like I did find a sweet treat for my gestational diabetes.
Talked to me already?
What?
You talked to me about it already?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did find a sweet treat for me to eat for my gestational diabetes.
Uh-huh.
So there's these like coconut bliss ice cream bars that are like, you know, those Dove chocolate ice cream bars that are so delicious. I found a version that's like, you know, with like coconut milk ice cream or whatever that has like dark chocolate and almonds on the outside and stuff. And I'm allowed like a certain amount of grams of carbs for like a snack at the end of the night. And it's like 2 grams under the amount of carbs that I can have. And it's been a delight.
Heaven.
I
And
mean,
you
truly.
Have you tried Halo ice cream? Because that has like
I hate Halo ice cream. I think it's disgusting. They have Halo like fruit push like popsicles now. I haven't tried those, but I imagine I wouldn't be able to eat those.
Right.
It probably has a lot of sugar. But yeah, that's my highlight, that I've been able to like have ice cream.
Okay. Well, I want to make, before we get into celebrity stuff, I want to make an announcement about friends of the pod. Amy and Caro. Amy is the grandmother. Caro had a little baby girl, Julia Isabella Sherman, and she was just born. And I'm just so happy for them and excited for them. And they just have not watched us. And Amy's somebody that I've known since I was, I don't know, 13. So it's really fun, you know, that our kids are having little girls so close together. And she's so cute. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats. I didn't even do a low light, but thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't have, I don't,
you have no low light.
I have no low lights. I'm just very tired. That's it. I'm tired.
But you look great. I mean, you're not like swollen or whatever. I looked like,
I feel like I'm getting fat.
I mean, you're due like
not fat, but I know I'm pregnant. I just mean like, I do feel like fluffy. That's a great,
terrible word, but you know what I mean.
Putting it.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like fluffy's temporary.
Yeah. I remember when I first got pregnant, I was like, when I start losing my cheekbones is really when I'll know. Yeah. I'm turning.
Well, you know what? There are days when I have no cheekbones and days when they're really pronounced, and it all depends whether or not I have carb face. So, and I'm not pregnant.
Oh my God, you love carb face. Do you remember when you said I had carb face? You know, I've never forgotten that. This was before I was pregnant, everybody. My mom just like was in town and like told me I had carb face, and I had like never heard that term before, but it sounds like what it is. It just means you have like a puffy face.
Right.
And Liam and I still use it, that term.
Does he have carb face? Does he get carb face?
Everybody gets carb face if you're having a lot of carbs or too much, you know, salt. Right. Drinking a little too much, you get carb face. But I was like, carb face is really quite the term.
You know what? Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put this, like maybe this has something to do with the thing. You know where gain is? You have that in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the one under, which one do you have it on from left to right?
The upside down heart.
Okay, so we're on the same. Okay, but my gain was all the way to the right. I mean, not that we know what that means, but.
Oh, my gain is all the way to the right too.
Well, I've resolved nothing. I've resolved 0.
Anyways, okay, let's do celeb news.
Let's do it.
There's really not that much going on, to be honest. I had like a hard time finding some celeb stuff, even like, I don't know. Anyways, okay. Have you heard the rumor that Leo DiCaprio and Gigi Hadid are dating?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So you know how, so Leonardo DiCaprio has been dating that girl, Camila, whatever, for maybe 2 years now, which is probably the longest he's ever gone dating anybody.
The Israeli girl. He was with an Israeli girl.
Does she have black hair?
I don't know. She was like, she was a model, of course. Everybody that he dates.
Yeah, all of them are models. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. She's stunning, obviously.
Of course. But Gigi is really young for him, right?
They're all young and models, so it doesn't matter. Like, they're all going to be way too young for Leonardo DiCaprio. Also, is he still hot?
I don't think so. He looks like
I don't think so either. Mommy, Now I have to fucking cut that out.
No, you don't. Alex Norton used to say that he was fat Leonardo DiCaprio. That's where I got it. He made it up.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
think he's fat now, so he's just, yeah.
Okay. Well,
He's more awesome.
Apparently there's rumors going around that Leonardo DiCaprio and his girlfriend Camila broke up, but then they were also spotted at a family wedding that Camila, like for Camila, where they were there.
Because they're doing the death throes of the relationship.
What is that?
The death throes, when you've been in a relationship for a while, and then you can't just cut it off willy-nilly. You need a little bit of time, and so it's a slow death. So it's like, we had committed to go to this event. I don't want to have to explain it to my family. Will you accompany me anyway? And they'll
But you think that they've been like broken up already for a minute?
I think that they've been broken up, and I think there's probably like an occasional call or somebody sends a meme until it just becomes like no communication at all. I've been through this. I'm a model and I've dated men like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Listen, we're all models and we've all dated Leonardo DiCaprio, so who cares? Okay, well, this is also like, I think the first time that Leo is with somebody who has a child.
Oh, wow.
Leo, can we see Leo as
he wants a child?
Daddy Leo.
Yeah.
No, Gigi Hadid has a child.
I know she does, but do you think that having a child is something he's never wanted?
I don't think that it's like on his freaking radar. I don't think
that's... I mean, that would make sense why he's dating her, because you know what? That then he doesn't have to worry about women like, I want to have a baby, my biological clock. And it's he's trying to tell, tired of telling people, freeze your eggs, bitch,
Whoa. Okay.
But you know what I mean? Like,
no,
maybe
it's true.
Maybe that's the appeal.
Yeah, maybe he's like, I'm not doing this. So
yeah.
Yeah, but Gigi Hadid is still so young. She's going to want more kids. She's going to want to get married. She's very, I feel like she's very traditional married. And stuff. So she had a kid with Zayn, whatever. And then they broke up.
Right. But they didn't get married. She had a kid out of wedlock.
No, I know. But I'm saying,
but that's not traditional.
Right. According to Larsa Pippen, that's bad. Having a child out of wedlock, God forbid.
I honestly don't.
Bring your mic closer to you.
I honestly don't think she believes that. I think that sometimes when you're put against the wall in those shows, you'll just say something, it's like, yeah, because you're, I hate your shirt, I don't know that she really feels that way.
I think she does. I actually think she does. Yeah. I like, what a weird thing to say, just to talk, that's like,
well, it's not like they give you time to think things over. I mean, except for Alexia, where they give her time to like say the occasional one-liner that what's his name? Tony Marinara gives her,
Tony Marinara. Okay. Well, Leo and Gigi, we're happy for you.
We are so happy for you. Hope it lasts.
Did you hear about Denise Richards and Charlie Sheen's daughter joining OnlyFans and like the whole hubbubaloo of this? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I've never been on OnlyFans, but my understanding it's that it's a little bit, not that it's more risque than Instagram, but that you don't have to kind of go through all the content that it's not what you're looking for. If you want a little racy and you want a little sexy, you go to OnlyFans, because then you don't have to see pictures of somebody's club sandwich. You know what I mean? And so I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, you're going to pose in a bikini anyway.
If you're going to get paid. Exactly. If you're going to be posing in a bikini, you might as well be getting paid for it.
Right.
But Denise Richards followed up with joining OnlyFans in like response. Yeah.
I saw her post saying that maybe I'll join OnlyFans.
Yeah. And she did.
Right. Good for her. I mean,
do you think that this is going to like draw more people to the platform? Like, are people, Denise Richards was like a hot commodity.
Iconic. Yeah, she is. I remember when she used to do like the Noxzema commercials when I was a little, whatever, her age, I suppose. I don't know how old she is.
Noxzema.
Noxzema. It's
what is that?
Oh, wow. That should have been a quiz question.
What's Noxzema?
Noxzema is like, and maybe I'm saying it like a ref, but Noxzema is a skin cream for cleansing, like a cleansing cream, and it's like very mentally. I used to use it all the time. I think it used to make me break out. But yeah,
Great.
yes. But
So
I think she was like,
the spokesperson or
yeah,
something?
yeah, she
Okay.
was like incredible. And she hasn't done anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like anything to her face. I don't think so at
She
all.
looks great.
She does. But she looks, you know what I mean? She looks like she hasn't done anything.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Which
even if
is
she has, it's like
no,
great work.
which is nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because yeah,
It's nice to see people not touching their face.
in their natural state.
How
I
do you
like
feel about Gwyneth Paltrow not touching her face?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know that she, I don't know how old Gwyneth Paltrow is, but I think either she is right now is looking good, and in 5 to 7 years, because it could happen very quickly, she's gonna look like shit, and then she's gonna hide the fact that she did something to her face.
Well, here's the thing. It's like white women, white, like
Yeah,
hard
for
age.
real. They
white.
have the thin Slavic skin.
They start looking older faster. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but it's true.
Unfortunate.
And it's like I've seen Gwyneth Paltrow, I think is stunning, but in some photos or videos, I'll like see close-ups
She's
or
very,
she'll post photos and I'm like, ooh.
yeah. I mean, look, Joanna Krupa is Eastern European, and she's aging amazingly.
Backwards? Yeah, but don't you think that Joanna probably does stuff to her face? Also,
No.
Joanna's young. Joanna's still very young.
She's in her 40s. I don't know how old is Gwyneth
That's
Paltrow.
still young. Gwyneth
mean, I don't know
Paltrow's
how-
probably in her 50s. Let's see. How
Is
old
she?
is
I think Joanna is not. I don't know. Yeah, Joanna.
Gwyneth Paltrow is 49. She turns 50 in September.
Okay, and Joanna. How old is Joanna Krupa? You have two contacts in each.
43.
Oh, okay. Not that big a difference.
But to me, it is.
I don't think she's doing stuff to her face.
Okay. Well, whatever. Also, Gwyneth is very like goop, natural this, natural that, whatever.
Yeah, and maybe she'll do it. Listen, her mother, Blythe Danner, I don't think she's ever done anything to her face. And she's embraced getting older, and she embraces like, osteoporosis and menopause, those things. So, I really think that because of your generation, I'm gonna say something good about millennials and
here we go.
I forget Gen Z, right? Zoomers. Yeah. They really want everything natural. They want everything. They don't edit pictures. They don't filter. They don't whatever. This is honestly, I follow Lizzo, and just recently she posted something, and I find it shocking. I find it brave, and I'm sure the fact that I'm saying brave is so wrong.
It is wrong.
Right, but I'm not brave enough to post that picture.
Right. It's brave because you're saying like you would never do it.
No, I don't have the guts to. I don't. I have too many hangups to do that.
Have you heard of this new app called Be Real?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Does it put people's pictures into some kind of thing and shows the way it was? Oh, because that would be good.
It's like it's a response obviously to like what social media is now, but it's an app that will send you a notification that says like, take a photo of yourself right now. And it's like, I think you have like a minute or two to do it, and you have to post it. There's no filters. There's no nothing.
Okay.
So it's a feed of like real life. And I think like there's different prompts every day of like post a selfie or like post what you're doing right now. Like, even if it's literally just like sitting on the couch watching TV or something, you have to post what you're actually doing to give.
Would you do it?
No, I haven't downloaded that.
No, I'm saying, but would you do it?
No. Right. Here's the thing.
Honestly, there are some people, women my age, who I think that it's a social service that they filter their pictures. They're shit I don't want to see.
It's not even like, I don't disagree with that. I don't even disagree with Be Real. I think all of it is great. For me, social media is not about being real in terms of like, this is exactly what I'm doing
aspirational.
Right now. This is exactly how I look like right now. It is the, what do people call it? My brain.
The aspirational.
The highlight reel. the highlight reel of your life. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because if you have an awareness that that social media is that, then it's not harmful. And I've come to a place with social media where I know that I'm not looking at people's stuff and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I'm not there doing that thing. Like, I don't feel that way anymore, because I'm like,
oh no, me neither.
That's one moment in that person's life, and maybe they're having a really great weekend and I'm here on my couch, and that's okay. I'll have some photos fucking next weekend that'll blow your socks off, you know?
Oh, where are you going?
No, I'm just saying, like,
oh, okay.
Like, yeah, I can make you jealous of me the way that like people
being jealous.
Not jealous, but I think it just makes people feel shitty sometimes to like see someone doing like some grandiose thing. If you're seeing like how everyone right now is in Italy this summer and and you can't like be there, you're just like, wow, what's wrong with my life? It's like nothing is wrong with my life. I was in Turkey last summer and I had the best time of my life. I'm having a baby this summer. I can't go on a trip. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary to be real on Instagram. I don't.
Right. I agree.
I love a filter.
I do, but I honestly, it depends. I think it's exhausting for people who post a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's exhausting. So it's just so much easier to post. Those are great. But like a lot of the stories are so filtered, like with, I mean, I don't know, like people on reality TV, like they look like
they go too crazy. I don't think you should over filter.
Right. And then you see them on whatever show they're on, and it's like, ooh, you don't look like your filtered photos.
Yeah. I think there is
or
like
filtered videos.
There's got to be a balance between the filter and then also how much you're posting, because it's also like people don't like to see people constantly posting anymore either. Like, I think we've changed the way that we interact with.
I think that people don't want social media to take up so much of their time.
Right.
And because there's an addiction to it.
Yeah.
If it's there, you're going to want to look at it. So I get that. But what I don't understand, like for me, you know me, I will follow some people and others not, like, I follow a lot of chefs and food accounts, and I follow some of the housewives, but like, I don't, there's a thing that I don't understand how anybody can find appealing. I always like to something from social media, whether somebody's talking, like if they had a baby or if they just got married or if they're sharing something. But if the whole thing is this, look, like,
okay,
that's Miami Housewives with their lips from here to here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why? Who likes that?
But it's like, to me, that feels so dated. That's such a dated version of being on social media.
Right.
But
I mean, like they don't say anything.
Yeah.
They're not contributing.
Yeah, but I do that. Like I don't contribute.
You're
I only
younger,
post
but
photos
if you're 55,
and like. No, I know.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's like however people define the way that they want to use Instagram or social media is like how that's what you're signing up for when you follow someone. Sometimes you do just want to see somebody like giving a duck face with a million filters on top of a million filters, and you're like, cool, feels good.
For example, I follow obviously Carrie Janetti. Who doesn't, right? I love his feed. It's on a white background. It's typewritten font, and it's just a brilliant, sometimes one-liner, mostly a one-liner that makes me laugh, that makes me think, that makes me like, wow, this guy's so clever.
Yeah.
Right. Lisa Rinna, I am sometimes blown away by how great she looks a lot of the time, and she's not always filtered and she's not always done. But if I have to see her dance one more time, I can't.
Yeah.
Like I can't. It's the same.
Well, that's why I can't follow her either.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't follow. I really just don't follow like any housewives, honestly. No. I follow you, but you're not a housewife.
I'm not a housewife.
I really don't think I follow any housewife. I'm not kidding. Wow.
No. Right. No. I can't follow like Sutton or whatever. Yeah. We can talk more about that because I want to talk about Beverly Hills when we get to it. Do you have any more celeb news?
No. Only that R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Oh,
goodbye.
Good. I saw last night a documentary about Diddy or Puff Daddy or whatever. Mm-hmm. You've seen it when they all.
I haven't seen it.
Came together to do a show for Biggie. I loved it. I mean, that was my time, kind of, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And then what was the other thing that I was going to tell you? Oh, apparently there is some new thing about Machine Gun Kelly called Pink something. Do you know
I
anything
will
about
not
that?
be watching that.
Oh, what is that? I'm not going to watch it, but what is it? Because I always
It's
get him
a
confused with.
documentary about Machine Gun Kelly that I just refuse to watch. Like, not that I hate him or anything. Like he's just fine, but like there's only so many people I'll watch propaganda documentaries for, and it's J-Lo, it's Casey
Beyonce.
Musgraves, it's Beyonce, it's
I lost something. Keep talking.
What did you lose?
Charger.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I'm a mess today, but I potentially have COVID, so I'm already getting brain fog.
Okay.
I think if I get COVID, I'm going to get long COVID, just because I want to tell people I have long COVID.
What's long COVID? Just say you have it for a long time?
That it has long.
You need to hold on. Wait to talk until you're talking to your mic. It's like so frustrating.
Frustrating you? It is COVID that has many long-term effects.
Like loss of taste.
No, but and that stays not just during the time you have COVID or a few months. It stays permanently.
Really hope you don't get that because you
no, I'm not
are a chef. Like you do.
Oh no, that no. God, you think I have that?
No, well, wouldn't that be long COVID? Like those are the stuff.
No,
those are the things that stay with you.
Yeah, but most people get that back.
I know people who still haven't gotten their taste and smell back.
Do you think they're lying?
They're probably being dramatic. Yeah.
Right. No, I think that most people do get it back. But you're right. It's not something I want to get.
No, yeah. Let's not wish that just so you can say you have long COVID.
Okay.
Okay, right. Let's get into Bravo bullshit.
Okay.
So you watched Beverly Hills.
I watched Beverly Hills.
Thoughts?
Okay, so it's gotten to a point where I really don't like many people on that show anymore. I mean, I told you the only person I like Crystal's husband because he's dorky and accomplished and went to an Ivy school, and I love nerds and I love how he dances and all that. I really find Kyle to be probably one of the most insecure people I've ever seen on Housewives. She's surrounded by people that are, I don't know, taller than her, more attractive than her, younger than her. She's very afraid of, like losing Mauricio for whatever reason, where there's no evidence of that. The fact that Mauricio just got a new show, she's been thinking of leaving Housewives. I don't think she should leave Housewives. I think she needs Housewives for her self-esteem. I think the outfit she wore was a cry for help. I thought it was, this is a 50-something-year-old woman. It looked ridiculous. I don't mind the, whatever with the sheer thing on top.
You really hate Kyle. You always.
No, I never. I used to love her. I used to love her.
No, I know, but like, who cares if she's
women?
But what do you mean, mommy? That's not a fair thing to say. Like every single person.
Do you think are secure?
Every single person on the planet is insecure about something. So it's not a fair thing to say about somebody. Okay, I think it's a cop-out negative comment.
I don't think so. I think that she's insecure about stupid things. She's an attractive woman. She has a successful marriage. She is smart.
Yes, but it's
so stop being insecure.
What are you talking about? You have a daughter that had major fucking body issues, and you were like, "What are you talking about? You're so beautiful." What do you mean? I got over it maybe like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And by 20s, got over it, I mean, it's still like a practice that I have to work on, especially now that my body is
twice her age. I just think that she needs to get over that. For example, I believe that Garcelle is not insecure, like zero insecurity. She doesn't care. She is who she is. She speaks her mind. She's whatever. If she's a little heavier, she's a little whatever, and good for her.
You know what she's probably insecure about? That she hasn't found a man yet.
But she's open about it. Like
I know, but
you understand, like Kyle's insecurities is a dirty little secret. She feigns being very secure. I don't know.
I think you just don't like Kyle.
That's not true. I loved her before. She was my favorite. I thought she's such a great mom. Her kids have never, like been in prison or like done anything like that, or done anything terrible. Like her girls seem to be well adjusted and kind of awesome. I respect good moms. I think that she has a good marriage. I love the home that she's made. I love all those, but I just get pissed off. You know what I mean?
I think it's because it's the shadow. It's your shadow self. Just
no, it's not my shadow, babe.
I'm just saying. I just think that maybe it's hitting a pain point for you, because I think everyone is insecure. I'm not saying like because you're insecure.
I have tons.
I think you have physical insecurities as well, and when you see them in her, you see like I see them too. I see her like physically get uncomfortable in that outfit she was wearing. I saw all that too, and it made me sad for her because I thought she looked great. I thought she looked great.
If that's what you want to wear, fine. But like when Dorit walks in the room, like she just looks at her like this. It's so horrible. And by the way, if that was me projecting, then I would do something. Have you ever seen me wear something ridiculous like that? Or not ridiculous, something that whatever. It's not, I wouldn't. I know, I honestly.
But she's surrounded by these women. You're in like the machine. Yeah, man. She's like, every freaking person talks about the fashion in Beverly Hills. She's like, oh, I got to step it up.
I know. But then why did she wear what she wore to the reunion? Like, why'd she do that?
Well, but she
makes a lot of. I think this was a mistake.
It's because she's not very good with fashion, by the way. I think Kyle has terrible taste in clothes.
Well, yes, because what happens when you get older, your goal is to show a lot of skin.
Right. To show that you still got it.
Exactly. Rather than focus on fashion.
Totally.
And so that's what she's doing.
She falls victim to that for sure.
It's crap.
Yeah. It's bad.
And so she like the other day when she was wearing the light green jumpsuit with the feathers, how good did she look?
She looked great.
Oh my God.
No, sometimes she never looked better. Sometimes she really hits it, but there's like times where you're like, what are you doing? She's just trying to be like, I think it's also not an advantage that she has 5 girls who probably are dressing cool and stuff. And then she's saying like, I could do that. I could do that.
Oh, see, I think that helps you to not make those decisions.
Well, maybe for you, because like, I think that's what you do. You're like, if my daughter's doing that, I can't, like, I shouldn't try to whatever. But I think she thinks the opposite. She's like, well, I'm on TV and I'm a housewife and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like,
I think that she's had so many times when she's shown up to an event where she feels less than somebody else or not looking as good as somebody else. She's like, I'm going to super bring it. But you yourself has said you either show boobs or you show legs. She showed everything.
She showed everything. She did. She wanted to show up and show out. And like, I get it. I respect it. Sometimes you're having moments where you're like, I'm fucking hot.
Right.
I think she looked great. I really do. But she was like this the whole time.
Yes,
she really, and that's sad. But to me, I'm like, oh, that makes me so sad that you couldn't just walk in and own it. Dorit, by the way, looked terrible. I thought her outfit was awful. I thought her hair was awful. Her makeup was terrible. But when you walk into a room with the confianza,
she has so much. She has so much confidence.
It really does make such a difference. You can walk in wearing a paper bag, and if you think that you are the hottest shit in the room, everyone else will think that too.
Right.
And that's
and the thing is, and the thing is about Kyle that she doesn't overdo anything on her face.
No,
she doesn't have fully injected lips. She looks so good. Like God, I don't know. I think I was disappointed to see that. That's all. It's not, but I don't hate her. I don't hate her. I find her to be pretty together for a housewife, Sutton is insufferable, but
insufferable.
But what happened? Like, she just like, that's it. I'm done with you. And it's like, she just went crazy.
She went crazy.
That's happened to me, not on a show, but in real life before.
Well, I think what happened was from the get, Diana didn't like Sutton, but she was trying to keep it together. And then she just like, after that trip, I think they all like, she was just like, I'm done with you. Like, I do not want to be your friend. I don't want to have any relationship with you. So I'm just going to burn this bridge.
Right. I think people are jealous of her because
of Diana.
Yeah. Diana came on the show. She was a little heavier because she had just pretty much had a baby, but every episode that passes, she looks better and better.
She looks great.
She looks great. But I'm saying the first episode,
puffy.
You'll see her
carb face.
interviews. Right. She was a little puffier at the beginning. Now she looks amazing, and she's beautiful. I think she's like, she has to me, the look up of super glamorous Jennifer Garner. I don't know if you see that in her face.
Interesting.
Jennifer Garner's so pretty, so she's a really good
There's
combination.
something Diana does though with her tongue and her lips. Do you see her do it? She's like a dog.
No,
she like,
I don't notice that stuff.
You're gonna notice it next time. She like licks her lips a lot.
Give me an example. Like just
she just
imitate. Really?
So yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. And she does it a lot. It's like, I think, a nervous tick.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's like, we got to get rid of that tick. That's a weird tick.
And that guy that got there with her, I don't approve of him for her.
The fiance?
Yeah.
Yeah, mommy, he's gay. So.
Oh, is he gay?
That's what everybody says.
I know, but
it's like the who's the Real Housewife of Dubai, Caroline or whatever. How everyone says her husband is gay,
but he looks less gay.
Diana's husband.
I didn't think this guy was gay. I just thought that he's not.
He's also opportunist. 12 years old.
And then I don't know. I think Sutton. I think eventually they'll let go of Sutton.
I think they have to let go of Sutton. I think she's a liability.
She's a liability, and she's polarizing. Like, people like a villain, but not that.
Not
much.
like that. But not like that. And
I find her behavior cringeworthy, and I don't want to cringe when I watch that.
Yeah, me either. And it's very like mom trying to discipline child, but in a way that she read it in a book. Like, you will not talk to me like that or whatever.
And I will say it again. Yeah, I'm going to say it again because
what are you doing?
She's not a person who thinks quickly on her feet. And I love to see the ones that do and the ones that don't. And
Sutton cannot.
She's not one of them. So what she does is that she's very repetitive, and she thinks that if she repeats the same thing but in a more stern voice each time she repeats it, it's like a different thing. But it's not. You're saying the same thing because you're a simpleton. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's why it was hard to watch the Diana Sutton fight, because Diana also, it's like English is her second language, so she doesn't really have quick comebacks, and then Sutton is just repeating the same thing over and over again. It was like a very like sad fifth grade
it was a sad exchange.
It was really, and it got dark because I think they just like didn't know what to say. Diana got dirty.
She got dirty. She got dirty. I think that she
freaked out.
She wasn't feeling well. She threw a lot. She felt she might have gotten a lot of pressure from production to show up, because she does add to the storyline so much. So I think that she probably was forced to go, and she's like, I'm going to go, but I'm just going to be a bat out of hell. And that she did. She did that.
And that's what she did.
And I don't understand why you would wear a purse that's
$250,000.
$50,000. If you can't ever put it down, then don't take the purse.
Could you believe the photo of her with the Birkins and the Banksy in the back of the truck?
Do you know, it was so funny. I had like 3 people ask me, what's a Banksy? And I'm like,
what? Who asked you that?
Well, people texted me and asked me.
People don't know who Banksy is?
People don't know. Right.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, think about it.
Shame on you people. Even I know. And I don't even know what CIA stands for. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I think that I told Gotti this, like, if your house is on fire, yeah, you get the Birkins and you get the Banksies, because when you're buying those things, they're an investment. They're not just to be pretty. I mean, they are obviously, but that's an investment in your future. Okay. If Diana lost everything tomorrow, but had her Birkin and her Banksy, she would be okay for the rest of her life. Right. And her kids would be fine.
Like, how many of our listeners do you think are going to Google Banksy?
I really have so much faith in you guys. Like, I really believe you know who Banksy is. And if you don't, you can unsubscribe.
No.
Mommy, don't be so desperate. Let him go.
I'm desperate for that.
Yeah, so Diana lost her mind.
So yeah, it was.
I will say,
this episode sick.
I still love Diana.
I do too.
Okay, great.
I do. I like her. No, okay, I like her. I like her. I like Garcelle, and I like Crystal's husband.
I think I've turned on Garcelle. I think Garcelle's such a pot stirrer, and
she is a pot stirrer, but that's her job.
No, correct. But you can't.
That's not.
But you can't then point fingers at people saying they're pot stirrers when you are the one stirring the pot. Like when she said,
You're a producer. You're a producer.
I know.
There have things there that have been taken out of context and have been edited to make it look like there's missing pieces.
Okay, so when she said, let me text Denise Richards to see if Lisa actually texted her. And then she was like, when, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Lisa posted on her.
Leah,
right.
But Lisa lies a lot.
Right. And then Lisa posted the screenshot of the text message.
Right. I think that when she's a friend, and I think that she likes to, she comes to people's rescues. I listen, it happened to me when I was on Housewives, and I came to the rescue of the wrong people, and I hope that doesn't happen to her.
Well, I think that's why I'm a little freaked out by Garcelle, because I think if you have such a close relationship with Sutton the way that she does, I'm like, well, then there's something wrong with you too.
Absolutely.
So I think that's my issue with Garcelle. I'm like, you've got an issue, honey.
To give, I don't want to give Sutton the benefit of the doubt, but I'm going to give her a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I think that because she knows that she's not a person who thinks on her feet and she can't be very rehearsed, she gets nervous. And when she gets nervous, her default is to be like polarizing like that, But maybe when she's one-on-one with Garcelle sees a different side to Sutton that makes her like Sutton. I don't know that she loves the Sutton we see on TV. Sutton that's different. But Sutton, I don't know. She's a crybaby. She's mean. She's
really not likable.
She thinks she's super articulate, but she's rather really limited in her vocabulary. I just don't. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm really not a fan.
But it was one of those episodes that I ended up, when it fished out dirty, for so many reasons. I saw really insecure women. I saw women behaving like not that like their best stuff. I know it's Housewives. I've done it. Yeah. I'm just saying it was a lot in one episode. This was tough. Yeah.
God, every time I watch Beverly Hills though, I
don't always feel like that.
So happy. Like I really do. It's my favorite one.
Yeah, me too.
So,
but they play into the, the whole thing that everybody thinks, when comedians make fun of Housewives. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like Jay Letterman. It's like, oh, well, a housewife. It's like, it's not a respected thing. You know what I mean? And so every once in a while, there's one or two that like make you think, yeah, but she's different.
Yeah.
And I want to look for that because I understand.
You're not going to find it in Beverly Hills.
Right. I do understand the platform, and because it helped me. You don't have to be there for 20 years for it to help you.
Totally. You can be there for 2 seasons.
Not even. Like when you really think about it, I was there for 2 seasons. The second season, they were not happy with me because I was doing a lot of extracurricular stuff and whatever, but it served its purpose.
Yeah, it did.
And I love watching it. And I just, I don't know. Yeah. So we ready for a quiz already?
Yeah, we're ready for a quiz because I need to get back to work.
I know you've been working.
I'm on the clock. I know I've been in like screenings for hours and hours and hours.
I gotta grab my thing because I have a quiz question for you. Hold on.
Okay. You have to grab your phone?
Yeah.
Oh. You can take your headphones off. I feel like you're really trying to keep your headphones on.
Okay. You need to cut that out because I'm not wearing pants.
I couldn't see anything.
Oh no, but you could, so please cut it out. No, I'm serious.
Mommy, there was nothing.
Yes, there was.
You can't even see it.
I saw it. I saw the whiteness. It's awful.
Okay.
I'm wearing like a thing around my leg because I was like in such a hurry. I couldn't find pants.
You couldn't find pants?
Not like, not immediately. And I was like, she's going to kill me.
It's true. I would have killed you.
Okay.
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't like a millennial question. Actually, I guess it is. Name the 5 love languages. Name the 5 love languages.
Okay. The 5 love languages are physical touch, acts of service, that's me, quality time, gifts, touch, quality time, physical touch, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and wow. I mean, I really know them, but I forgot. I mean, I know. Just can you give me a hint? Like you,
Words.
just tell me the first letter. Oh, words of affirmation.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I believe in that.
What's your love language? What's the love language that you need from your partner?
Acts of service. I don't care about stuff.
Acts of service is mine too.
And quality time is important to me. I don't need you to be blowing sunshine at my ass telling me, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so whatever. I don't need that. And I don't need you to give me a bunch of gifts. I'm always overwhelmed with stuff that I need to do. And if you just take a little load off me
without somebody telling, without you saying anything.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing.
I really believe that understanding somebody's love language is the key to a successful relationship.
What's Ken's love language?
Physical touch, words of affirmation.
Okay. So the words of affirmation, the one you forgot is his.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that. I'm terrible at that.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think John Liam's is physical touch and quality time.
Right.
I think most men is probably physical touch
for sure.
I don't know anybody who's is gifts. Like to me, gifts is like, that's a character trait that,
Sylvia.
Okay.
Sylvia's like gifts. She's gifts. Loretta
likes to receive gifts. Like that's how she gets love.
Yes.
Yeah. That's weird.
Like, yeah.
I hate gifts. Like I could never, if I never received another gift in my life, I would be okay with it. I really don't give a shit.
Right. If I want something, I'll buy it myself. Yeah, I don't
exactly. Or if I want something and you want to get it for me, I will tell you what I want. Don't surprise me.
Oh my God, don't surprise me.
Don't surprise me.
Because I'm also an anti-hoarder. I'm an anti-hoarder. So don't give me shit that I have to store to make you feel good about it and all that stuff. It's like, no, there are very specific things I want. It's not that many. Let's narrow it down and ask me. I don't need the surprise. It's just not, since gifts is not my love language, I also don't need the surprise.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like, I'm not a bad gift giver. I'm really not, but I'm practical about my gifts.
Yeah.
Like I like to give perishables because I think like if you really like a type of like food or whatever, like I'd like to give that, or like a gift card, something that you can use on your own time that will expire in some way.
Right. Something you wouldn't do for yourself. Also, I think is nice.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, gifts, weird.
Okay, anyways. So I got it. I haven't gotten one in weeks and weeks and weeks.
I feel like you did. No, you kind of did last time.
I guess, but I don't really know them. You know, if we were to have an average, I think you do better than me.
Shocking.
Which is rare. Yeah. This is funny because my question is something you mentioned recently.
Oh.
We talked about CIA and FBI.
Oh God. Is this another acronym?
No. What are the differences between these two organizations?
Between the CIA and FBI?
Yeah.
Okay. I've seen like enough crime shows to maybe do this. The FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, CIA is Central Intelligence Agency. To like dwindle it down, is it like FBI is like sort of like boots on the ground, whereas CIA is more like cerebral?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. The FBI too.
CIA is worldwide, maybe, and FBI is
right, federal in the US
within the country.
Right, but no, that's not it, because the FBI gets into, you know, any kind of counterterrorism or terrorism things,
even if it's happening outside
the US, because if it could affect the US, it's under their umbrella. And they do sometimes
they work together.
They overlap, but they hate each other.
They hate each other. Oh, I've seen a movie or two about it.
No, I know that they hate each other because I actually know, because remember, I studied
this isn't your district.
No, just because they believe that their way. Okay, so do you want to know the answer?
Yes, I'd like to know the answer.
So the CIA is an agency of civilians, pretty much, that collect intelligence information about terrorism and that kind of stuff. The idea is it's the Federal Bureau of Investigation. It is a law enforcement agency run by the Department of Justice, who also does a lot, things within the US, and sometimes it can overlap. And the reason that they have issues is because some CIA people, they collect intelligence over sometimes years. And because FBI really always have their guns in their holsters, so to speak, not technically, they just want to arrest people and whatever.
Right.
And sometimes they will.
CIA is a long game.
Long game, yeah. And it's something bigger that could have happened. Like there is a lot of evidence that if the CIA had shared information with the FBI, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Yeah. Did you ever read the book, The Looming Tower? You would like that book.
No.
It really talks about.
Is it about 9/11?
It's about 9/11. It's about the CIA and the. You know what? It's on. I believe they have the show streaming. So yeah, I mean, you know, the FBI protects against cybersecurity, against all those things, but they do have an overlap, and one is civilian intelligence agents, and the other one is law enforcement, controlled by the Department of Justice.
Okay.
Which is the same department that kind of is the, you know, oversees like the U.S. Attorney's Office and anything like federal law enforcement agency. So now you know. And do you really know though?
I kind of tuned out in the middle of it.
All right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, so I got it wrong. But I didn't get it super wrong. I got it super wrong. I got it wrong. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's it. That's the podcast. Guys.
We're gonna do, how many more are we gonna do? Can I just do it?
One more.
I could do it without you.
You could totally do it without me, and then I would love to see you cut the promos. I would love to see you try to figure out how to put it on YouTube.
I think people probably need a break from us, and
I think people need a break from us too.
Yeah, especially you talking about your gestational diabetes.
I need a break from hearing myself talk about the bullshit that, like, I'm so tired of my bullshit. So I can't even imagine how tired you all are of my bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like trying to post on Instagram and stuff because I only have like a couple more weeks with this belly. And I'm like, nobody wants to see your stupid fucking belly anymore.
You look good though. No,
I'm
a lot of people don't look like that.
This what I'm wearing right now, like, used to be a shirt. Would you like to see what it looks like right now?
Yeah. Cute.
It is not a shirt. It is not even a crop top. I would say it's like a tie-dye bra.
Eva, please look at the whole thing and make sure I didn't flash anybody with
I won't. Can you imagine?
Hideous white stomach. It's not flat. It's not like a, no, but it's not really.
I will. I'll check it.
Okay.
I have to check it as I have to edit the whole freaking thing.
No, you don't edit. You don't edit the.
Yeah,
but
I edit with video. I edit
so
with
when
video,
I went
so
to get,
I'll know.
When I went to get my phone, that's when it was.
I know. I will see it.
I mean, honestly.
Okay.
Like I haven't gotten a spray tan in, like, I don't know, since I did Housewives.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, follow me at _Rod on Instagram.
And me at Anna Cooks, ANAQOOKS.
And the podcast at OK Boomer the Pod. And on TikTok. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post the unedited videos there. And that's it. Rate, subscribe, review, tell your friends about us. We love doing this. Want to keep doing it. And also, you know, slide into our DMs. Let us know what stuff you want to talk about. We have kind of like a format, but we'll deviate from our format. We'll deviate from the format. And we only have one more episode till the end of season 1.
That's right.
Don't get too excited about it. And if you are excited about it, don't tell us that you're excited about it, because that'll make us feel bad. Okay.
And I will just be real soon. I'm the doula.
You're the doula.
I'm the doula. I hope you don't go into labor before, but I kind of feel you might.
I don't think I will.
And don't not tell me. Like if you're going,
I will tell you.
And I will get on.
I will tell
immediately.
You. I'll tell you, because you'd have to like book a flight and stuff, and it's coming across the country. So I would tell you right away. Don't you worry.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right.
Feel better.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.